Hello everyone, welcome back to Blackjack. I'm Blackjack Gaviani. My co-host Athena is right over here. Say hello to the people, Athena! Say hi! And as we left off, we are in a cemetery. I kind of wish this was like The Sims, and you could read everything on them. Let's see if I can... What Pokemon is that? It looks kind of like a cross between a Dolliv and a... Oh, the little mantis one? Oh. Okay. I am blanking on its name. Oh, do they all have the same... Oh no, it's Pokeball. Is this the same one? Yes, it is. I was about to say, excuse me, I'm coming between you, but I guess I'm not. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disappoint you. Did I disappoint you? Or leave a bad taste in your mouth? Oh, oh goodness, oh gracious, oh golly, Lear. Crap, it doesn't seem to affect Bonnelby, alright, but what are you using? Oh, crap. Oh, my shot all over the place, okay. Okay, now Spupo will be easy. Bonnelby, come here, please. Oh, God. Really? Okay, alright, Remember I said Spupo would be easy. Come on, Hot Wings. Oh, golly, that hit me. Okay, quick attack. Heck. Oh! You know, I saw that coming and I just didn't think it. Oh, golly, they're everywhere. Okay. There's a Spinnerack on the building that's decided it's part of the fight. Ekans is slithering in. Okay, alright. It's a Blackjack free-for-all, apparently. Okay, I have an Ekans. Let's get rid of the Spinnerack as soon as possible, because it can poison. Well, they both can. Yeah, I say that right as they're both using poison attacks. Okay, Thundershock. Thundershock, come on. Tackle. There you go. Oh my god. Okay, what is coming for me? Oh. Jasmine got poisoned. Oh crap. I was trying to use Mr. Steak, but okay. Oh, you know, taunt. And disarming voice should help at least. Okay, there's relief. Come on. And Sure, why not? Why not another bastard? There we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You know, ever since I called the second episode I Have Often Walked Down This Street Before, I've had that song stuck in my head. I have often walked down this street before, but the pavements always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Although that might be, this is probably not the best place to sing that, huh? Not a whole lot of people living on this street. Well, you know, just like up there. Oh, crap. Okay, alright. Oh, crap. Okay. Lear. Get up, get up, get up. Tackle. Taunt. I'm using a lot more status moves than I usually do, just to fill the space in between attacking moves. Just so I'm doing something. There we go. She's gonna pop up telling me she has a new... Oh, she doesn't? Oh, yeah, there she is. Okay. It only seems there's one that I'm missing. It might be something that only comes out at night then. Which is funny, because all the little ghosties are... Oh, what's going on? Spupa, okay. It does count that I have one, because I evolved one. Come on, what's after me? Where is it? Where's the thing that wants to fight me so bad, huh? Oh my goodness, my gravy. What the hell is going on here? Do you guys remember when when Shiny Gengar actually looked really cool? Oh, hello. Okay, what's happening here? You? Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, you'd better run. You better run. Okay. So there's... Oh, that's right. That's where that person was, but I can move that pin. Move it... Actually, here. I'll just go right over there and talk to the person. No use in trying to fill out the entire zone immediately. No, 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 no. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I am just going to keep running. I'm gonna grab this first. Oh, there's the person. Hey, yeah, that's right. You can't leave. Graveyard is really not so different from the park. It's probably a fine place to relax a bit as long as you keep your eye out for wild Pokémon attacks. You can spend time with the spirits of departed Pokémon and people at graveyards. I know in some cultures it's nice to have a picnic there. It's considered reconnecting with family members. I think that's a big part of Dia de los Muertos, isn't it? I got an autograph from the famous Rhyhorn racer Grace! Yay! That's your mom in X and Y. I'm given two options. I just want to choose both. Nice idea. We can go to the battle tower. This one's like, Next destination, I'm heading to Galler to do some Dynamaxing. Okay. Okay. Rock Smash. Holovator. I don't really get how Holovators work, but they got some fancy tech that warps you up and down. I'm so shocked by how cool they are that I gotta give you something to share how I feel. 3 paralyzed heals. You should totally give Holovators a try whenever you come across one. I mean, they've had warp panels in like every office building since the beginning of the series. Wait, I'm that's not where I am. Did it teleport me in front of you? Yes, it did. I was over here. Bunnelby, do you believe this shit? Yes, hello. Okay, I am going back to where I was because if I don't, the only thing that's changed recently that I can think of is all the redevelopment bunk. Leaving us surrounded by so much nature. Why do these people keep gathering in our streets? I wonder what would happen if every trainer in Lumio sent out their Pokemon at once. Is that gonna happen? Yeah, okay, we're gonna grab this. Paralyzed heal. Yes, I saw another item on the ground over there. I am not gonna be distracted. I'm gonna go straight up to this person. Oh, how did I get... When did that happen? Oh, my back. Oh, pardon me, dear. Are you here to help with my request? Lost my ring here in the Dormabian cemetery. The Good Sleep Cemetery? Is that what that is? You see, and it's very important I get it back. Oh, gosh, my poor back. I was visiting a loved one's grave when a wild Pokemon of all things jumped out of nowhere. Oh, did it ever give me a fright. I took a tumble from the shock, and my, what a mess it was. Wild Pokemon running all over Lumiose, the cemetery turning into a wild zone. I would never have lost my ring if not for this nonsense. At any rate, it was a Pokemon called Sableye that jumped out and gave me such an awful fright. Say, look, we're going to be catching all the Pokemon anyway. So recall, that particular species is weak only to the fairy type, so mind yourself if you run into it. Alright. Activate guide. I dropped my ring around the far end of the cemetery. I'd start searching there, dear. Okay. Although, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send out Jasmine first. Okay, Jasmine, just keep going. Just keep going. Don't get distracted by anything else. Jasmine, you're following. There we go. Big bounding sheep. Actually, kind of small bounding sheep. Investigate. I'm looking around. It's a Sableye, and it looks like it's holding the ring you're searching for. Will you battle Sableye to get the ring back? Of course. They do eat gems, so just imagining it swallows this fucking thing. You got into a battle with the wild Sableye! Meh! Okay, Thunder Wave. Okay, Fairy Wave. Vine Whip. Oh, can I okay. What? But I threw the ball. Okay. That it has Sableye ran off somewhere baked into it makes me think that you can't actually capture it.
I didn't want your stupid ring anyway. That gem's fake. Ah, it's disgusting. It's like eating it is eating plastic.
You should return the ring to your client. Does this actually give you a chance not to? Hold on. Cherished ring. Yeah, I guess it... I guess if it's in the key items, it's not actually going to let me. Just gotta see if you can sell it like you can with the parcel in Mario RPG. Oh, crap. I do have to do more wild battles. It doesn't seem to know any poison moves yet, so I feel like it's safe sending the fairy type. Fuse Ray shouldn't work against, yeah, it shouldn't work against Safeguard. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, how about that? You can't get me. Yeah, you can frickin' try. Yeah. You mad? You mad? Oh, that's it. That's my ring. You gave the client her cherished ring. What? So that Sableye was carrying my ring around, was it? I didn't think a wild Pokemon would have such good taste in jewelry. But now that I have it back, I won't let go of this ring again anytime soon. It's the wedding ring my wonderful husband gave me after all. Thank you, dear, truly. And please, take this for your troubles. You know, perhaps I'll ask someone to place this ring atop my grave after I've passed on. Who knows? Maybe a Sableye will make off with it again. If so, I hope it brings the Sableye some happiness. It's the least I could do to reward its good taste, whether it's a wild Pokemon or not. You got one side mission from Emma left. I thought they were going to hint that maybe her husband was the Sableye and that's why you couldn't catch it, but I don't think Sableye are among the ghost types that used to be human. I could get away with it. I'd love to go racing down the street on a Rhyhorn. What's over? Oh, hello. That's darling. Okay. One thing to drink. I would like to peruse your magazines, good sir. Good man. Whatever. Maybe buy a magnet. Oh, I can't grab onto that? Yeah, they're definitely going to give us a jumping ability later on. You ever just get stymied in the middle of the street? Now you seem to see couriers that look like me all over the place. It's actually always just me. Trainer tips. Pokemon with a high speed stat won't have to wait as long to unleash their moves in battle. Should we get up here? Why are you up there? What? No. Come here. Oh, God. You know, I think it's time I teach Rock Smash to someone else. Change moves. Oh. Oh, I need to get to the... Oh! I can't teach it to Pan-chan? That's very unexpected. Okay, alright. For just a second, I thought that woman in the hallway was in a flare uniform. Money doesn't grow on trees, but... You should keep your eyes peeled for sparkling things on the ground around Lumio City. If you pick them up and sell them, you can become rich in no time at all. Here, I'll give you some tiny mushrooms I found on the ground so you can see for yourself. Just sell them at the Pokemon Center. Best part is the sparkles just keep on coming back. It's endless money. Okay, I am sorry for mistaking you for a flare agent. Don't you feel awfully low when a party ends? The cure for that is to hold another party. Feather. I've been taking food into the wild zones to feed the Pokemon there. I don't want them to have to steal from people. Do they? Well, hello, you're Emma's new helper, I take it. Okay then, let me get right to my request. You see, I'm terribly interested in Pokemon evolution. You're familiar with how Pokemon evolve, yes? They transform and grow strong by gaining experience points in battle, becoming close to their trainers, all sorts of ways. Out of all the evolution methods out there, I'm most taken by those that require items to induce. So I went to all sorts of effort to get myself such an item, a Thunderstone. But there's just one unfortunate problem. I don't have a single Pokemon that requires a Thunderstone to evolve. I did a little research and it seems a Pokemon called Pikachu would be just what I need. Fortunately, I have more than one. So here's my request. Please give me a Pikachu. You won't walk away empty-handed, of course. I'd be happy to trade you my Heracross. Yeah, I have a few Pikachus. Oh, could it be that you already have a Pikachu for me? I'd love to trade you my Heracross and take that Pikachu off your hands if you wouldn't mind. Wonderful. Let's get trading then. It's the evolution. Goodbye, Pikachu. I think the level 6 was the first one I caught. Bois. Take good care of Bois. Can't even call it Dubois. Come on. Welcome to the family, Pikachu. As a nice to meet you gift, please allow me to use this Thunderstone. Do, 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 do. Right. Goodness me, Pikachu evolved into Raichu. I don't know why I'm giving her like the world's fakest voice. Let's see what sort of Pokemon Raichu is, shall we? According to my Pokedex, it stores up electricity inside itself, then turns so aggressive that it may attack its trainer. Gosh, well, I know the Thunderstone isn't the only stone that makes Pokemon evolve. There are plenty of others out there to find. Anyway, thanks ever so much for your help. Do give him my regards, won't you? There, I fixed her voice. I didn't realize she was actually the person I was there to see, so You've handled every side mission from Emma. Head back to Liquor Bureau and let her know.
Aye.
Pokemon make a mess in the city. Do they have to clean it up? How do I know which move to use just by hearing the name? It's so satisfying smashing a bunch of Mega Crystals in a row. My 5 different colored Flabébé will get me through the day. I wonder if they feel the same. It bugs me. Some people are bugged by Pokemon smells. Everything that lives must die. It's an immutable rule, and straying from it can only bring pain. Okay. Have you considered selling some pretty feathers so you can get some pretty fashion instead? Remember, you can change outfits at any time by opening the main menu, then pressing minus. Okay, resident lady of the house speaking. Did you say Patricia Rutledge recently died? I requested permission to sketch a copy of Golurk and the... Oh, are we at the museum? Oh, yes. Okay, alright. I might as well get this over with because I have been spoiled about what one of the things in here is. I have been, unfortunately, very spoiled. And I've been told to talk to the person next to the mannequin. Welcome to the Lumiose Museum. We are currently hosting a special exhibition on the 2nd floor. Farmers and Pokemon. What Pokemon is that? It's a Mew. Ashes the lives of Pokemon and farmers who live together with the land. It's painted about 85 years ago and is regarded as an example of naturalism. Lives on forever in art, its essence captured in paint. Depiction of the fruit Pokemon Tsarina and the Scarecrow Pokemon Cacturne. Some have chosen to explore the figures of Pokemon, so different than humans, in order to better understand their anatomy and explore the nature of their hearts and minds, as they pick 2 very humanoid-shaped ones. Pokemon sharing a moment together, centered around a Gothitelle. Many artists have displayed curiosity about how Pokemon would relate to each other in the absence of humans. Pokemon sharing a moment together centered around... Okay, it's just the same thing. A painting of the mythical Pokemon Diancie. The artist boldly eschews painting a background altogether, keeping the focus solely on Diancie. Thus, we can feel the artist's desire to emphasize that the subject transcends eras and trends. This piece was long believed to have been a portrait of a king from 3,000 years ago, painted by an artist who lived after his time. However, recent research has lent support to the theory that this painting in fact depicts a descendant of the king's younger brother. From this, we can surmise that the royal line maintained a degree of power through the ages. I mean, yeah, we know that. We've known that for a while. There are fossils in the glittering cave sometimes. Dark and narrow cave. The source of its eerie light is called luminous moss. This work is part of a series depicting sceneries that inspired overseas artists while they were traveling in Kalos. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs because I cannot contain my curiosity! The lands once known as Hisui reveal how humans and Pokemon came to live in harmony. With the help of various museums and collectors, we bring you all the relics and some replicas that we can from this fascinating place and time. We hope you'll come away from this exhibit with a sense of the daily life and customs of Hisui. It's only 150... Well, I mean, the events of the game were 150 years ago. Oh yeah, there's... the Commander's Armor. A suit of armor worn in battle by Komodo, the first commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. It is said to have come from the Galar region and bears a striking resemblance to the armor worn by Wickstrom, an Elite Four member of the Kalos region's Pokemon League. When contacted for comment, Wickstrom said it was possible this armor was one of several suits his ancestors gave to Galarians. However, it is difficult to verify such claims given relations between Kalos and Galar during the era. Okay, where... Oh, hey, these guys. Okay, I'm gonna start Galaxy Expedition Team flag. One story claims this flag was meant to show that the Galaxy team was made up of people from different regions, and so its designs incorporated various elements, including Galarian letters. However, the truth of this tale remains unknown. The flag itself seems to have been made using threads from Pokemon. Galaxy, oh, shut up. No, shut up. I already read this. I am very clearly not looking at that anymore. Venerated portraits. Portraits said to have been displayed by the Pearl Clan and Diamond Clan. The individuals depicted within them are said to have represented the sun, sea, and land, but nothing concrete is known about their identities? Really? Okay, so... oh, that's weird. Investigate. Hairstyles of the time. Okay, but that's not what I'm actually looking directly at. Picture hairstyles said to be used available at the hairdresser in Jubilife, the early settlement home to the Galaxy Expedition team. It's also said that changing one's hair color was possible at this establishment. I want to look at this thing. No! Look at the thing directly in front of you, dipshit! Pay attention to what is in front of you. What? What is this? Paint this banner in front of me! That is what I wish to look at! The head keeps turning. Sketches drawn by Professor Laventon. His original Pokedex was long assumed to be lost until a partial facsimile was found in the shed of a private house in the Sinnoh region. This discovery has helped advance the studies of Professor Laventon and the Pokedex he created. His work has been reevaluated in recent years with particular appreciation for his accurate sketches of Pokemon, his gift for capturing Pokemon's quirks with his skillful descriptions. It is said that his Pokedex was not in fact completed by Laventon himself, but by a mysterious 15-year-old youth who appeared out of nowhere one day. You know, I had a theory that the Laventon Dex was ultimately lost because... 1, it knew about the fairy type. 2, it knew about a great many of the legendaries, including Giratina, who even Cynthia didn't realize existed. 3, it, covered Arceus. And the building that Galaxy Hall is based on actually burned down soon after the events of the game would have taken place. There we go. Okay, it's just the same description. They used to make the Pokeballs by hand? Well, yeah, of course they did. People at the time crafted their own Pokeballs using apricorns and the mineral tumblestone. Many varieties are said to have been crafted, each displaying different properties depending on what materials were used. Crafting one's own Pokeballs in the modern age would be a true labor of love given the difficulty. Sui is an ancient name for a distant region. The people are greatly feared Pokemon. Seems the old survey work really led people in Pokemon better understanding one another. Okay. Survey Corps uniform. This uniform remained undamaged even when its wearer rolled over rough terrain to dodge attacks from wild Pokemon. It could withstand both heat and cold and is said to have even withstood Pokemon moves. Remarkably, the red cap is believed to have always stayed in place no matter how the wearer moved. I'm gonna assume it's mostly the same until it gets to the handkerchief. The white kerchief is believed to never slip off. This stuff is either borrowed or modern replicas. Potato mochi. Food prepared in Hisui by cooking sootfoot roots, which could be harvested in Hisui at the time. A recipe has even been found in writings from the period. Sootfoot, humble root, harvested and peel it. Boiled, baked, or steamed will do, just let nobody steal it. Mash the root, then knead the mash, then once more heat it over. Grill it only till it browns, use ember, not flamethrower. Now hearken well and listen closely, the eyes adore potato mochi. Crafting bench. A bench where Galaxy Expedition team members would craft Pokeballs and other necessities using materials they had gathered. Crafting benches were set up in various locations, but there are some portable crafting kits that could be utilized wherever the user might be. Survey Corps Satchel. A satchel that was supplied to members of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. Should a Survey Corps member be knocked out while conducting a survey, the Survey Corps would rescue them and retrieve their satchel. Tales remain of a Galaxy Expedition team member who boasted that he could increase the capacity of satchels because they could hold more items. I would think that Baggin would be pretty fairly remembered considering that he has a store named after him in Paldea. I just noticed this woman's hair. Hi. Life around Jubilife. Within the settlement of Jubilife, fields were established to grow crops. Beyond its walls were the beach where settlers first came ashore. As more Pokemon were surveyed and the area was developed, so too did the population grow. It is said the Pokemon they befriended also helped with various tasks such as farming. Life around Jubilife. Blah 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 blah. I don't remember there being huge cliffs on either side of the beach. Model reproduction of the general store. I don't remember it being this small. The general store is believed to have played a central role in providing supplies to the settlers. There are records of other enterprises as well, such as a clothier and a photography studio. House interior. Interior of a standard house in the early settlement of Jubilife. The sparsely furnished contains everything needed for fieldwork and daily life, including hardy clothing, sandals, and boots. Some houses also contained items the residents brought with them from their own regions. It's going to be the... Oh, shop interiors. Above is shown the interior of the hairdresser, while below is the interior of the clothier. While life in Hisui is often regarded as one of scarcity, residents were able to live in relative comfort by befriending Pokemon as well as using gathered materials to craft items. The hairdresser also seemed to host salons, with some residents gathering to play a game known as Go at the establishment. Nice. A trading grounds, a space where Galaxy Expedition team members hone their skills for battling using Pokemon they had caught. It is worth noting that wild Pokemon are still regarded as terrifying creatures at the time. There's a record of a man named Ingo. They actually recorded his name, providing guidance in the ways of Pokemon battle, but it is said that he simply vanished one day after stating, "It's time for me to return." Good on you! Oh my gosh! We actually get some sort of closure! Oh god, but you know what that means? He's just gonna, like, blip back to when he's... Oh my god, he's either gonna, like, blip back to the moment he left, or he's gonna have been gone for at least 10 years, and he... Oh god, he's probably not even gonna be able to speak the language anymore at this point. Kimono. Recreation of a kimono worn by Kamado, the first commander of the Galaxy Expedition team. The kimono uses many different types of thread, is ornately decorated, showing that much effort was put into its creation. Thus, it is assumed the kimono is quite costly, but it is unknown whether Kamado acquired it himself or it was given to him as a gift. The pattern provides evidence that Golduck could be found at the time the cloth was embroidered. I wonder if the original still exists, or like most of Kamado's things. Because, like, this is supposed to be his actual armor. So I wonder if Rowan, like, knows. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Formal attire. This outfit is said to have been worn by the ancient Sinnoh people during their rituals. A group worshipped the Pokemon Arceus as an almighty deity. It is thought that they showed their respect by mimicking Arceus' appearances, even reflected in the way they styled their hair. Okay, now let's talk to this guy and see what he says. I was told that the person who wore this outfit donated. So I have to know. If he's still around, does that mean that's his shed that the Laventon Dex was found in? Because Laventon seemed to believe he'd come back for it. Oh my god. he actually immortal, or did he just stay in the distortion world for so long? Oh my god. Oh god. Apparently he gazed a while at those sketches by Professor Laventon with this nostalgic air too. Oh my god. The ancient quarry, as its name would suggest, this cave was used in ancient times as a stone quarry. The clean cuts on the rock surfaces are signs of advanced techniques or possibly skilled command of Pokemon. Either way, it is also impressive even in this modern age. I mean, it was only 150 years ago. Temple of Sinnoh, an artist's rendition of what the ruins known as the Spear Pillar would look like if restored. It said these ruins once housed 10 statues depicting Pokemon known as lords or ladies. However, the temple was severely damaged due to a battle between legendary Pokemon, with the statues also being destroyed. Records show that the name Spear Pillar was coined by the Survey Corps of the time. As I recall, Volo was the one to say it. It said, like, spears stabbing the sky. They say these Pokemon control time and space even now. Doug and Palkia are legendary Pokemon in the Sinnoh region. So now just everyone knows about them, huh? Almighty Sinnoh, a statue depicting the temporal Pokemon Dialga worshipped by a group called the Diamond Clan. They are referred to it as Almighty Sinnoh, the creator of the entire world. Almighty Sinnoh, statue depicting the spatial Pokemon Palkia worshipped by a group known as the Pearl Clan. They refer to it as Almighty Sinnoh, the creator of the entire world. I remember these. Ancient Sinnoh hieroglyphs. They're not really hieroglyphs. They're more just pictures. Hieroglyphs were used in ancient Sinnoh and are said to depict both common Pokemon and those that were objects of worship. Each glyph held multiple meanings and they could be combined to create whole sentences? So we're looking at sentences here and not... Okay. Oh, good lord. I wonder if anyone's working on any new kinds of Pokeballs. You know what's weird about this exhibit? Almost everything is post-Galaxy Team. There's nothing really other than the statues that's really about the clans, and only Volo's outfit is about the ancient people. I also have to wonder, is Kagita still around? I want her so badly to show up in Masters. I want her, you know, be like, Mistress Kagita, was there another rift? No. She just, like, came there on the ferry. I thought it would do me good to get out of the house. Oh my gosh, Mistress Kagita! And now we see why I never leave. Of course, she finds out what he's been up to, and she's gonna skip the passive-aggressive bullshit and just go straight for La Chancellor. Okay, so there are Pokeballs in use today. Okay, yes. This factory makes Pokeballs and ships them all over the Kalos region. This painting is part of a series on technology in Kalos, and the ever-increasing number of Pokeballs expresses the artist's desire to be connected to all Pokemon. No wonder some people start getting particular about which ball they use for each Pokemon. She said I didn't realize there were this many kinds of Pokeballs. The three-dimensional map of Lumia City created using Holotech. Oh, it's not going to give me the individual places. Oh, Lumio City made out of Holotech. This is the coolest thing ever. Yes. Nice. Prism Tower really is kind of ginormous, huh? This power plant uses fire to generate electricity. This painting is part of a series of fierce combustion fully communicates the passionate fire of the energy of life. Our plant uses fire to generate electricity. Yes, please look at the one that's directly in front of you. Oh my god. Okay, so it's all the same. Gas from composting waste to generate electricity. This painting's part of series. Expresses the sorrow of wanting to leave some legacy behind even though we pass on and disappear? What? How? This plant gathers sunlight and space in order to generate electricity. This painting is part of series of technology in Kalos, and the artist has captured the 6A in capturing the sense of self-efficacy. I thought I was going to say self-efficiency, but self-efficacy in the region of being isolated but still striving to help others. That's something Lysandra just didn't understand. He thought he did, and he didn't. Raises heat from the ground to generate electricity. The plant is a sharp commentary on the hidden passion that lies just beneath everyone's surface. Okay, again, do not understand how. I truly love them now. Oh, you dipshit, I owe you a punch in the face. I may look a little different now, but Commissant and Liversi. Is that a house built into the tree itself? Yeah. Say it looks like a hideaway for fairies. A huge tree stands in the center, and the Pokemon gym is nestled in the tree. This work is part of a series depicting sceneries that inspired overseas artists while they were traveling in Kalos. It's a Golurk. The courtyard of the Parfum Palace, the statue that celebrates cooperation between Pokemon and people, stands in the courtyard. This works blah 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 blah. Should make those statues at the Parfum Palace. In the time the Parfum Palace was built, aristocrats who served the king created unique castles in their territories. This work is highly praised as a piece that captured that period in time. Yes, that's exactly what it says. Oh my god. Knight journey with his Golurk, huh? But why does it got samurai armor? A knight errant who continues his travels with the Pokemon Golurk. The painting expresses the knight's identity and his suffering as its primary subjects. It is regarded as an example of romanticism. Okay, why does the ancient French knight have samurai armor? Oh, this is pleasant. The key work in the rise of the realist movement. It depicts with keen accuracy the scenery in an area near Comarine City in Kalos. No, not painted with a rare Pokemon to show up. Who's that guy? And what's that Pokemon? Yeah, I really don't. You know Arceus, but you don't know Mew. A man of power at the time forced the artist to add the mythical Pokemon Mew to spread the word of how great he was. The Syria region never heard of it. Since the museum lends their pieces to far-off regions. Okay, the third floor is cordoned off, and I would like to know why. Oh, I already looked over there. Okay, if that man who donated the ceremonial clothes comes back, look at what you, both of you. I want you to give him my number and tell him to meet me at Hotel Z for an ass kicking. Thank you. I wonder if this means he actually is the hiker from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And if so, was that planned the entire time? Or was it just they looked at a fan theory and went, wow, that makes perfect sense. A curved roof on the museum. Am I the only one who thinks it looks like a giant slide? I mean, kinda. Half pipe, maybe. Just like parents, trainers mustn't stifle their Pokemon's freedom. If we actually make Pokemon, and me will protect my grandma. Z is the ultimate letter. I am the ultimate taxi driver. Oh, whoa. Grabbity grab. Pokemon learned a new move. Go ahead and give it a try. card times 3. I just want to beat that trainer's darn Pokemon before I go. Should frequently take stock of the moves available for your Pokemon to use. Yeah. Rock Smash.
The SBC trainers are frightfully strong, even if it's thanks to constantly fighting among themselves.
Have I even went over here before? That building doesn't look familiar. Is this the school? Lady Jacinthe's grand inspiration is a beautiful harmony between people and Pokemon. She takes on the mantle of leader only so she can help guide the city towards a better future. Leban must always have her hands full. I like that outfit.
I've heard that some people say Lady Jacinthe wants to have all the Clefable for herself.
Is she a Team Galactic member?
Lady Jacinthe scolds us terribly if we lose due to careless blunders.
I can't read. Whatever people say, the SBC isn't just some rich kid club. We're here to make Lumiose better. Her eyes are far too large. Hotel Rishizme. Okay. I think this is a good place to end this episode. Thank you for coming. And until next time, I'm Blackjack Gabbiani, and if anyone sees Volo, you need to send him my way because I owe him an ass kicking 150-something years in the making.